back when Howard Hughes was alive, and he, billionaire. And so the big deal, he dies and nobody knew how much he really left behind. And so I think it was in one of Billy Graham's crusades, he got up and he was preaching and he said, well, I know how much Howard Hughes left behind. And everybody's kind of like, what? How does Billy Graham know what Howard Hughes left behind? He said he left it all. And he said,
oh, wow.
He said, when was the last time you saw a hearse with a U-Haul behind it? And one of the things that I want to say, like I've got this hat on right now. We've got a group in Church for All Nations called Vintage Prime, and it's for 55 and older. Now, when I was younger, like both of you gentlemen, I used to brag about I didn't qualify to go to Vintage Prime. That's for them old folks over there. And now I say, no, I'm not old, I'm Vintage Prime. But it has exploded in our church. And I mean, it just literally blew up. You've ministered for them.
Amen.
But one of the things that we found, it's like this revelation. And Peter Daniels told me this, and then Lester Sumrall in a different way, that Peter Daniels, having read over 6,000 biographies, he said, it's my opinion that people spend their whole life, Christian and non-Christian, getting ready for what they're really destined to do.
Powerful.
I mean, Winston Churchill, he believed, was the greatest man of the last century. And he read about all these different individuals. And I got to thinking about it. And what do we say in America? Oh, you're 65, time to pull the plug, get your rocking chair out, get an RV. No, it's your most productive season of life. So
Yes.
I believe we're talking to some people and I say it this way, I'm in my third semester of life. I don't know how you guys feel. I feel like I'm finally getting maybe sort of kind of to a place the Lord can use me.
Amen.
And I wish I had known what I know now back then, but it's all part of the process. And back to Saul again, do you know, my opinion is Saul had low self-esteem. And he battled that. And in verse 17 of 1 Samuel 15, he said, Samuel spoke to him. Saul had low self-esteem, I should say. Sure. He said, although you may think little of yourself, are you not the leader of the tribes of Israel? In other words, listen, you better rise up. And he missed it. But I call it this. This gets people. I call it the Satanic Trinity in people's life.
Interesting.
Self-centeredness, self-pity, and self-hatred.
Wow.
Wow.
And basically what I say is if you're going to do something for God, you have got to break that triangle out. So the first thing, how do you do it? Well, to break self-centeredness, focus on God. Number 2, self-pity, count your blessings. And I say, start here. Check for a pulse.
Oh, man.
You got a pulse?
Amen.
Amen.
You're better off because at the end of this week, from right now today, there'll be 1 million people that depart into eternity with no hope of return, and the majority are going to be separated from God forever. And then the third one is self-hatred. And Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. So there's some people that are under no obligation to love anybody because they have self-hatred. This is a time, what I'm trying to say, that we really have got to grow up into the Lord in all things, discover those gifts, and get moving. Thank you for watching this video, and be sure to explore more of my YouTube channel for more content like this. And if you want to learn more about what we do, or if you want to partner with us, be sure to visit my website at markcoward.org. May the Lord bless you richly.